Hello everybody, welcome back. So, it's a lovely day here today, or this afternoon as this morning was a bit cloudy, but really nice this afternoon. Bank holiday weekend, May bank holiday, the first one, and it's the Saturday afternoon, and sun's out, and I've just been sat in the garden really. I've not been doing anything, just been chilling out, but I need to do some stuff. I need to crack on a bit. And I do actually feel like I'm kind of in control this year. I think because I knew I was going to have my hand operation, I did a lot early in the year and kind of prepared for not being able to do that much at the moment. And on the hand front, that it is still improving, still got some wounds that need to heal, hence the glove. But the first thing I want to do today is pot on these cucumbers. And I sowed 12 cucumbers and only 3 germinated, and I'm finding this year quite a bit of stuff just isn't as successful as I would normally find it, and I don't know if that's because it's old seed or I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. It's definitely a strange year so far. But looking at these cucumbers, they're not quite, they just don't look as healthy as I would expect them to. They look a bit pale. And these have been on the windowsill in the conservatory, so south facing, they've been watered. And I suspect that they're now running out of nutrients in these cells. So I'm going to try and lever these out without destroying the roots or the stem. And that is the problem with these sort of trays. Especially when you've only got one hand that you can really use. No, it's not going to work. I need to dig these out. Try and leave it out. There we go. That doesn't seem to have much of a root system either. Okay, let's get them potted on. Plant them about the same depth that they were to start with. And this is just plain shop bought compost. I haven't added anything to it, but that should give them enough goodness to carry on their next step, and before they get potted on again, or maybe even potted into their main growing positions. And as I've only got 3 this year, that would be in the greenhouse. Yeah, definitely haven't got much in the way of roots. I wonder why. I wonder what's causing that. I don't think it's heat. I think they'll have been plenty warm enough. They were started off in a heated propagator. Maybe it's just down to the goodness of the soil, the compost that they've got in these trays, and maybe now they're potted on, they'll do a bit more. Now these will go back up to the house. That one's got better roots, much better. So yeah, these will go back up to the house because it's, although we're getting some good temperatures at the moment on the night time, I've got the space on the windowsill up there, and cucumbers do like it warm. They like calm conditions. They don't like wind and being blown around. So I think putting them back in the house for them to carry on and keeping them watered will do them good. Now they've got some more compost. So that's cucumbers done. The other thing that I need to put on are coriander that I sowed from seed probably back March time, and I'm going to take a couple out just to see how the root systems are on these. I'm going to hold the seedling leaves, not the main true leaves, and depending on the root system, okay, good but not huge. So I think what I'm going to do, just to grow these on for now before they get moved on again, is put them in these individual modules. I think put a bit in the bottom, and then drop them in there. That's not very good. So I'll do these, get those put into this tray, and I'll bring you back. So there we go, that's 12 put on into their own individual cells. Need a water. I've still got quite a few left, so I think I'll let these grow on in this tray for now, and do something with them in a week or so. These can now go in one of these, and we'll give it all a good water when I've finished pricking things out, potting them on. So they can go back up to the house. So next I've got celery and celeriac, and got the celery on this side and the celeriac on that side. Fiddly little plants. And I'm going to do the same, put them in these module trays. Now, they tend to get really root bound, I find. They get sort of matted together, and separating them can be quite difficult without breaking the roots. Hold the leaves, not the stem. Yeah, lots of roots. Come on. Lot of roots for a little plant, though. The celery and celeriac like it damp, so whatever you put them in, make sure that you can keep them damp. go for the biggest ones and put the smaller ones to one side for a minute. So, what are you guys planting? Are you, now the nice weather's here, you out getting stuff in the ground? I've still got some main crop potatoes to plant. Not many, just a few pink fir apple. I need to do that really. I need to draw some holes in the pots. I bought some more pots to put them in, 40 litre trugs, so yeah, I might have to get that done this weekend I think. Come on. Well, I can't complain about the root systems on these, that's for certain. That's a weed. Go. That's a small one. There we go. Celery potted on, like I say, for a few weeks probably, not that long. So they'll go in there. Roll around celery, and then finally I'm going to do exactly the same with the celeriac. And at this age I couldn't tell the plants apart, to be honest, so labelling them is really important. So that's got those few plants potted on, watered. But I just thought to show you this as well. And this is what I'm talking about with germination problems this year. This is a courgette, right? And I sowed 4 brand new packet of seeds, Black Beauty, in clover compost. Only one came up, which is this one, and it's put out 2 leaves and then just stalled. It's not done anything. There's these tiny little sprouts in the middle, but they've been there for weeks. I've never known that before. And a bit like the cucumbers, the leaves have got this sort of dry feel to them. They feel dry, but the plants have been watered, and it seems to have the signs of what I had last year with a couple of cucumbers and tomato plants, in that there must have been some sort of chemical in the compost, some kind of weed killer or whatever, and it stopped the plants growing. They kind of got to a certain point and then just sort of shriveled up, but didn't actually die, if that makes sense. They just sort of stopped growing. I've sown some more courgettes, so we'll see what happens. But I thought I'd show you that and wonder if any of you are having a similar sort of problem. So in here I'm going to put some broad beans that I started from seeds about a month ago, and I did put broad beans directly in here, sowed them directly, and something dug them up, I think, so I started again a bit early. They should really be further on than they are now, but they'll be okay. So I've got to stay away from this area because that's got peas in, so put one in about here. Just got to get these out without breaking them. Not too bad. Three across. Obviously I'll leave the slug trap where it is. Got enough left to do this bed as well, so I'll get these in. So there we go, an afternoon of pottering about, doing some planting, potting on, and just enjoying the sun. It's lovely, this evening sun, and cloud is starting to form though. I think we might have a bit of rain in a bit, which is good. You know, hot sunny days and a bit of rain on a night is perfect. And I have been watering some of the stuff, especially the potatoes, because last week they were drying out. So a bit of rain would be appreciated. I didn't think I'd be saying that, but the problem is the stuff in pots dries so quickly, especially if it's windy. And with the potatoes, now the foliage is coming up, they're pumping the water out of those pots. Brilliant. All those pallet collar beds are full now. I do need to replace some of the leeks, and yeah, some of the leeks, birds have been pulling them out, but I do have some spares. But that's probably going to be another video. Yeah, there's definitely going to be another video coming out this weekend. So today's Saturday, I'll probably try and get another one out on Monday, with it being a bank holiday. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet and you like this sort of content, then please do, and follow me on this journey to become more self-sufficient. Cheers.